I call the honourable member Ian McKelvey.
I shall be brief, Mr Speaker, seeing as you didn't want me to speak at all. It's great to stand in this House and support a piece of legislation, the New Zealand Health and Disability Amendment Bill No. 2, brought to us by Minister Ryle, a bill that will make a very real difference to those amazing mothers and fathers, despite Jan Logie's assertion, or family members who have worked so hard to make their disabled son, daughter or family member's life more bearable. I just have to counter very briefly a couple of comments made by the opposition, Mr Speaker. The Honourable Ruth Dyson was misleading the House when she says the current caregivers may well lose current benefits. That's absolutely patently nonsense. The bill will also be a great relief to many rural family members who are isolated and find it very difficult to get alternative care, Mr Speaker. I also want to comment very quickly on the somewhat gratuitous comments from the other side of the House, which scarcely touched on the issues of the bill at all. In fact, got stuck firmly on the Labor's version of this, the shadow version of this year's budget. It was blanked out. The most part of that blank, of course. I also very quickly want to touch on the Greens' comments, because I think they clearly think they have a mortgage on knowledge of this sector of our community, which is far from the truth. And as for Barbara Stewart's contribution, at least she spoke with compassion, although ruined that compassion by opposing the disability sector and opposing it receiving a very good start and I guess a new start, really, with some contribution to what is a very difficult life for so many people. So, Mr Speaker, this initiative will be welcomed by the disability sector and the people who face challenges in life that most of us cannot imagine. I have great pleasure in supporting this bill as it progresses through Parliament. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. As many of that opinion will please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote's been called for. In that case, I will ask the clerk to please conduct a party vote. Thank you.
New Zealand National.
59 in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
33 opposed.
Green Party.
13 opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 opposed.
Maori Party.
2 in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 opposed.
Any other votes?
Thank you. Honourable members, the ayes are 63, the noes are 55. The motion is agreed to. Thank you.
New Zealand Public Health and Disability Amendment Bill No. 2, first reading.
Honourable members, the New Zealand Public Health and Disability